Hey, this is John Carlos, and I'm here with a look at the Star Wars Black Series action figure of the First Order Flametrooper. This figure has all the usual Black Series articulation points. The hinge at the ankle with the swivel, the double knee joint, the full range of motion at the legs, the mid-torso cut, which is just a swivel from side to side. It does not, pivot forward or back like a ball joint. The hinged wrists. Then also, the hinge forward and back and then rotate side to side. The elbow joints, which only go up to about there, but they do swivel from side to side, so that's awesome. Pretty good range of motion at the shoulders. The arm plate goes into the shoulder thing there, so it does actually move pretty well. And then you get the head joint, which is the joint at the base of the neck, and then the ball joint inside the helmet, so you do get pretty good range of motion from 2 points inside the helmet. Now, if we look at this figure and the details up close, I think the sculpting on the armor looks great. All the specific things to the Flametrooper, like the chest plate, and this little bumper on the back here that meets the bottom of the backpack. This little pouch on the side, the belt. Really good work. And if you look at all this, the separation of the black paint against white looks really clean. So I got no complaints as far as the paint goes. That little black strap going around the leg looks good. All the sculpting of the fabric underneath, the black fabric underneath the armor looks good. I got no complaints here. It's a really, really clean figure. The armor plates are really clean and good. I just said the sculpting's good, and yeah, even the paint just within these little crevices here and the little black dotting. Really strong work. So props to Hasbro for that. And even the helmet looks awesome. I dig this helmet a lot. I think it's a great design. I think the gray paint follows the little sculpted grooves really well, because these are little sculpted grooves within there. Subtle sculpting, but it's there. The black line is really clean, the silver paint there. I got no complaints here, folks. This looks really good. Now, it comes with some obvious accessories. The little flame backpack, which to me looks like the Ghostbusters, pink slime proton pack. But the sculpt of it's really solid. Again, the separation of black and white is really good. The red paint, really clean. And that tube connects to this flamethrower. And man, I think the work they did on this looks awesome. Just little details here, the little red paint, the little silver paint, the white paint. Little tiny pieces of work, but it looks really good. Really good sculpting for something so little and tiny. Really great work. So now we'll assemble it. You just plug that into that right there, and then there's 2 plugs right here, like an in and an out, just to line it up properly. And here's the figure holding the flamethrower. Now, one thing I like about this flamethrower backpack, besides looking good on the figure, is it's not heavy at all. It doesn't weigh a lot, so it doesn't throw off the balance of the figure whatsoever, and I really dig that. Now, I do wish these wrist joints had a hinge that went side to side instead of up and down, because as it stands, the elbow joint does not allow the blaster to reach his left hand properly for holding it. Not a terribly big deal. All you have to do is pivot the gun while it's in his hand to reach over. But I feel like you shouldn't have to do that. I think that's why they make wrist hinges that hinge side to side, so you can do stuff like this. Again, not a big deal, but it isn't resting in his hand the way it should. But this still looks pretty cool the way it is. I think this figure looks awesome. It's such a great design, and Hasbro did a good job of making that design into a 6-inch figure and honor that design. It looks great. Love that helmet. Love this pose. Love it. Thanks for watching.